Sucht ihr nach dem Weg, der euch so lang schon
Sie hat mir alle Macht genommen, die ich hatte. Nein.
Dunkle Nacht, weg die Macht, irdisch und verklärt.
Der Hexenweg gibt dir das, was du am meisten willst, wenn du es bis ans Ende schaffst.
Der Weg endet nur mit dem Tod.
Wo steigt ja die Party?
Hey.
Wollen wir?
There's so many aspects of it that, like, at different times kind of came together. But I would say the kernel of it was this idea of, you know, finding Agatha with no power and putting her in a situation where she is forced to form a coven, you know, for someone who is such a lone wolf and so such a misanthrope. It just seemed like too delicious not to put her in a situation where she has to, like, be a team player. I don't know. There's, you know, I like to make these shows that feel, you know, self-contained in terms of the story that they're telling. And then, you know, the way the MCU works, there are threads, of course, that extend, and then there's opportunities that they seize. So we'll all have to wait and see what happens after the show. This is the thing that I'm bad at. I mean, I wrote the show, and, like, I hate doing, like, when I have to do, like, a synopsis, I'm like, ugh, it melts my brain. I would say the most hated witch in the world has to become best friends with other witches. I mean, all of it. Production is so challenging. There's obstacles at every turn. And some of the specific things that were, you know, truly, really difficult are sort of spoilers, so I can't get into that. But I think something that was so challenging but also so rewarding was our practical approach. So, you know, the practical sets and the miniatures and the, you know, forced perspective and matte paintings and puppets and, you know, all of that was so enriching to the project, but also required an enormous amount of effort. You know, never did we say, we'll fix it in post. That was a sentence that was banned on this project. Like, it's sort of, you mean it's sort of different in the MCU? I mean, I hope that they embrace it. I hope that the fact that it's kind of an outlier and a little bit different will appeal to fans, Marvel fans and non-Marvel fans alike. And I think that there is, you know, Doctor Strange dabbled with horror with Sam Raimi, Doctor Strange 2, and then of course there's Werewolf by Night, and so it's not entirely unprecedented, but this is the first time the MCU is doing witches. I like to think that witches are kind of universally fascinating to people, since we just, every season, everyone's feeling witchy. Oh gosh, that was a real collaboration. The way that the song works in the show, it very, very much holds hands with the plot. Like, they're really interwoven. And so it was a necessity that the Lopezes and I work kind of intimately on the songs in the show. And to my good fortune, they enjoy that. They are storytellers, emotional storytellers above all. So yes, we worked very, very closely, and it's one of my favorite parts of both of these shows is the honor of working with the two of them.
Zeit, den Weg zu Ende zu gehen. Und wer zu nett ist, kommt als Letzter an.
Folge mir